Japanese version has
Penises.
no, it
Tentacles.
has
Tentacle penises.
both versions have
Penis
those.
tentacles.
No, the Japanese version has animated backgrounds. It has little cutscenes between levels.
Why'd they cut that out anyway? It can't. It's the same system.
No. You want to hear about this? Because I know all the details.
Please.
Yes.
I can
Please.
tell you all about it in excruciating detail.
It's better than hearing about a mushroom gangbang.
All right. Well,
Speak for yourself.
Konami made their own hardware to put inside the cartridge to make the game have more features than other games.
Got hardware to put inside her cartridge.
Yeah. So that was cool. But
Water up a duck's
then Nintendo made up rules that said, no, you can't export that because we say so, arbitrarily.
Like, it's the video game publisher. We're gonna take our ball and go home.
Yeah. So then they just basically cut down the game, removed the extra graphics, and we got this version, which is called Contra. Then when they released it in Europe, there are certain European countries called Germany.
You know what you did.
Yeah, they are really nuts about violence in video games.
You made this robots right.
Yeah, they changed all the graphics in the game into robots when they released this in Europe. And then they changed the name of the game to Probotector. I don't know where they got that name.
By far, the worst thing that has ever happened in Germany.
Well, what about David Hasselhoff?
90.
What toilets with poop shells in them.
So you've got Grisor, Probotector, and Contra, which are all actually the same game. Then you've got Contra in the arcades, which is terrible for some reason.
This blew my mind when I was a little kid, by the way.
Oh, the fake 3D?
Yeah, I drew so many of these rooms in like my notepad.
I love all the fake 3D they used to do.
Then there's Mode 7.
It's fairly real 3D.
Yeah.
Kind of.
It's 2D stuff in a 3D perspective, at least.
Wow, just like this.
This is 3D perspective of 3D stuff that isn't actually 3D or stuff.
just regular perspective.
Dimensions don't work that way.
They do in Contra.
Ah, yes, we shall lure him into the electric field and then roll bowling pins at him. Good, good.
I like the dimension where Abe Lincoln wasn't shot and top hats are still in style. It's exactly the same as this dimension, only everybody wears a top hat.
And doffs them. At every given opportunity.
Oh, whoa, what?
Fire gun, get it? It's so useless.
I call it the flare. I don't know what the actual name is, but
Flare, yeah.
I've always called it flare. It's the worst gun.
It is single-handedly the worst gun.
By the way, I'm not playing this two-player with pipes because he would steal all my extra guys.
Yep. No, you don't get it.
They're
Like,
poison.
They're poison.
It's so great coming into this boss with the spread cannon because
Have
you
we
don't need
told
to
that
move.
story?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Multiple times.
If you reach this boss with the spread cannon, you can just stand here and press the B button every few seconds and win. It's glorious.
I like this guy because he throws onion rings at you.
And the other thing, in the European version, the onion rings are red. They changed the color of the sprites for no reason.
Why? Were people just really bored at like Nintendo?
I don't know. They just changed it.
They didn't have anything better to do than...
There's import departments that need to justify their existence.
Some guy was just redrawing an alien as a robot. And he was like, screw this. I want creative control. I'm going to make these red projectiles into blue projectiles.
Such power!
Although honestly, like a job redrawing
They gave
aliens
me
to
another
robots would
flare.
be pretty fucking cool.
But I got an extra guy.
I would love to get paid to do that.
How come the rocks don't hurt the bad guys? Is there some history behind that?
I think the rocks are the bad guys.
They're
They're
wearing-
on the same team.
Yeah, they're wearing anti-boulder protection gears. Oh, you got the worst gun.
Rocks have no allies. They're,
Rock stands alone.
That has enemies.
they know no honor.
The natural enemy of rock is paper.
That and wind erosion.
I'm gonna get rid of this laser soon.
What do you have
I
against
got
laser?
B. It's not. It's good against some bosses.
The best part is just tapping it over and over again and having a tiny
Yeah.
little itty bitty laser cock.
Yeah, most of the time it's less useful than the regular gun.
I just like that anytime you shoot it before it's off screen, it cancels it and makes a new one. Like, it's like the undo gun.
This is the toughest screen on the game if you rush through it. Spread cannon!
So we're gonna slowly take our time.
Victory
Savor it.
cannon.
Oh,
Ah, good!
oh yeah.
Bam, bam.
Ah, good!
I feel beautiful!
Oh, there was so much danger there.
Oh, spread those bullets all over the map. Oh, yeah. Oh, shoot that tank. Oh, those glistening muscles. Tie that bandana around your skin-tight snake-skin leather pants.
Explode my robot.
Alien.
Starlight.
I would really love it if in the original version the guy had a shirt, but then in the American version they took the shirt off.
Yeah, it's like about that. Like, what's up with the like proliferation of after like Commando sort of came out? Everyone's we need shirtless guys with big guns in every game ever.
It's the Rambo.
Yeah, it
Yeah.
really is. Oh, you fucked up! Look at his tiny little T-Rex arms.
I'll slap you!
Quick!
Ah!
My name's Maxwell. I only need 2 lives. Nothing will kill me. I'm perfect at this game. I'm gonna jump into onion rings all the time. Ah!
Oh my god, he blew up my arms!
I'm in incredible amounts of pain!
I gotta wonder how, as a kid, I never realized how horrifying this is.
It really scared the shit out of me.
Those aren't projectiles, it's actually alien blood he's vomiting up because you chopped off his arms.
Now you blew his head off.
You knocked his block
I
off.
think it's because my mind was warped by video games.
He brings you low.
I prefer to think it as like better equipped to deal with the horrors of adult life.
Okay, yeah, think about any enemy in a game like, say, Gradius,
Yep.
and describe
Fish.
it. Describe it.
Fish.
You're thinking of Darius.
No. Still fish.
Okay. How about Bubble Bobble?
Fish.
There's one guy who's like a whale head.
Yeah, fuck that guy. Oh. No, the fucking like the beluga whale death
Yeah,
things.
That's
Oh, fuck them.
the point I'm making though is that these enemies are really vague, and most of the time when you try to describe it, you'll end up saying, "Oh, it's kind of like an alien."
It's
or
the
a
hoppy
robot.
leprechaun, and there's the red hoppy leprechaun who's their super
Ah,
commander.
flare!
There! They throw grenades. It's totally a leprechaun, and he totally hops. I don't know why that's any sort
It's
of...
the IRA leprechaun.
You're breaking into the... And those are the bowling pins defense grid,
Yes.
and you're
I'm
fighting...
going to sashay across the battle zone!
Yeah, it's like synchronized base defensing. And 1 and 2 and 3. And they don't really have guns, they just sort of like... throw a rock at you.
Lasers!
Just love the guy who rockets across.
Also, this is like single-handedly the best Nintendo explosion sound.
Yeah. I heard that all the time when I play the shit out of Captain Skyhawk.
I fucking love that game. Also, explain to me the logic of a giant throbbing red disc as the weak point of your base. What sort of like is it a vent? Is it like a data an exhaust port or like a data input?
It's just where they store their nitroglycerin.
Oh, so it's like warning you of the danger of
Yeah.
nitroglycerin.
Ah, rapid. That's good. It's a gun.
Or
arm.
automatic. Maybe they had like safety features where the walls exploded in an event that you need to evacuate the place.
Oh, so it's like ISO compliant.
Yeah.
That's just like that's clearly like an ATM sort of
That's cool.
midnight Dropbox. Not that, but this thing you just blew up. It's just not your day for power-ups, is it?
Oh!
Oh,
Not only did it suck, it killed you too.
Now you're continuing?
Yeah. I actually tend to have trouble with this stage,
Don't worry, it happens to a lot of guys.
especially when I'm playing Contra twice at the same time.
You just gotta work it in there, don't you?
Yeah.
It's like going to a party. Hey, any of you guys ever play Contra? Remember that game? We were talking about baseball. Any of you ever played it twice at the same time? I fail to see how this has to do with anything with the conversation that we're talking about. I did it!
No big deal.
Ladies.
Where's the red
You
drummer?
see these
guy?
thumbs? These are the thumbs that played two
Red-
versions of Contra at
Red
the same
guy
time.
with the flare.
Ding dink, dink.
I think there might be some kind of weird alien honor in play here. Because when the wall blows up, all the aliens blow up too, and I think they're doing that on purpose because they've failed to defend.
See, I was thinking more like they're just sort of synced up, like theirs is the base they have to defend, and, you know, it's like a dead man switch. So their penalty, it's to motivate them. You know, if they fuck up, they die, so they want to defend the base at all costs.
It's also a Japanese game. It's kind of their whole operating theory.
Big red throbbing things?
You die, you fail your mission.
Nice aiming, William Tell.
The perspective really doesn't help because there is no perspective.
It is
Well,
one point perspective.
Think of the top shooty thing as a mouth and face,
Mhm.
and you were just shooting out its red explosive boobies.
I wish I had red explosive boobies.
Back in the range. I know a guy.
Crap.
A guy? I
Just
mean,
top quality work.
and when you wake up, your brand new horse penis. I mean, explodey boobies.
Meant to be both.
Oh. Spent enough time on 4chan to know that definitely is possible.
There he is. Give me something good.
Give
Spread.
me something good.
Spread. Spread means dead.
Better spread than dead.
Yes. Oh, grenades.
Watch out for those exploding turkey legs.
So good.
Turkey.
That's a spicy turkey leg.
Blair, I don't think so.
Just leave it behind.
I'm running away.
Ew! 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 Oh wow, it's the head,
Extra
the
guy.
central ATM.
This is the hardest room in the game when you're playing Contra twice at the same time.
Just keep bringing it
You
up.
actually stuck with it this far, too.
Yeah, I made it to the next level once playing double Contra.
Oh, this is the room of the wing dudes.
Yeah, I always got kind of disturbed here as a kid.
Why?
It's because it seemed like I was fighting angels. I thought my mom would get mad at me for playing the game.
Just tell her you're playing the Left Behind game.
Blair!
Oh, you got bubbled, son!
Bubbles!
Those trilobites showed you what for.
You bubbled when you should have bubbled.
Your wussy single shot Remington.
Yeah, this boss is really annoying when you only have the single shot. Because when you die from bubbles. I mean, going down on a hill with gunfire or grenades, that's
No, you know
that's
about,
alright.
oh,
I can accept.
I will defend the bubbles. You know about that shrimp that hunts with cativation waves, and it shoots a little bubble that's like
That shrimp,
Reaches fusion temperature.
fusion temperatures.
but that's not bubbles, that's punching
Are you
so
a shrimp?
hard.
Are you a shrimp or are you a man?
I read about
Let
that
me
shrimp.
see your pincer hand.
They have like 5...
Let me see your pincer hand.
Oh, you guys are gonna see the Contra Secret. The Contra Secret. I know this is my secret. I know
Is it
about
that
this.
if you wish for something really hard, you get it?
No.
Is it something that will land you on Oprah?
No, this is something that when I was a kid I was so excited that I found it because I thought I could write to Nintendo Power.
Oh, Nintendo Power.
They're throwing those tube things that you use at the bank.
And then when it was in Nintendo Power, that had my own, very own submission number right there, and I could tell my friends all about it, that this was me.
Dear Maxwell Adams, thank you so much for your submission to Nintendo Power Magazine. Because of this awesome secret, we would like you to come and work for us here at Nintendo Power Magazine.
As a professional game player.
A helicopter is en route as we speak, loaded with
Are
Nintendo
you ready?
games for you to play.
Are you ready to see this?
I'm ready.
I'm ready.
Wow!
Whoa!
Whoa! Whoa!
He's a witch!
Whoa! Whoa!
But you know what? I didn't tell Nintendo Power about this.
You can't get out?
No, you can.
Yeah.
But I didn't tell Nintendo Power because I wanted it to be my secret. My secret alone. No one else in the world to know about the secret. Give me a spread cannon, you game, right now. Oh, it fell in the water.
Ah, so close.
Back!
And you fell in the water after.
I want you! I can't live without you.
This is not my best day of Contra playing.
You have
And I love this guy because he has a bazooka snorkel.
Yeah, I was gonna say scuba mortar is pretty cool.
If I was a Metal Gear Solid character, my code name would be Bazooka Snorkel. And I would have
just a bazooka that shot snorkels at people's
no.
faces.
I would have two
It's a battle
snorkels.
18. It's a battle. What was it?
No, I'd have two
Battle
snorkels.
tracks.
The snorkels would be attached like nunchucks,
Aim up!
Aim up, stupid.
Yeah, that truck
Death
was.
truck is dumb.
and I'd swing the nunchucks around, and I'd swing the breathy part into Snake's mouth, and I'd suck the life out of him. And then I'd do
So
this-
you want to make out with Solid Snake?
No,
A
I would
little
just suck,
homoerotic.
I would suck the life, or I'd breathe death into him, not one way or the other.
So
And
you
then I'd-
suck or blow.
And then I'd deliver this extremely long speech about the breath of life.
You're
And
a little
then
too good at
Snake
Metal
would-
Gear Solid.
And then Snake would throw grenades at me until I
Shoot
died.
him, shoot him! But he's standing 1 foot too far.
I don't care. Keep pouring it on.
He might make a mistake and walk forward.
I love how old games can get away with complete nonsense like that.
Also,
Nowadays, you need narrative continuity, you need plots and characters that have names.
yeah, nothing like a video game.
Screw that. Nothing worthwhile about characters that have names and plot.
Names like
What happened right there?
Psycho Mantis and Ryu Hayabusa.
Lasers.
Unquote.
I wonder who's throwing those. They are really
Some
good at keep-
gophers out for revenge.
Yeah, Red Falcon is definitely like scraping the bottom of the barrel. Get me my best tube throwers, tube chuckers.
This is the weakest boss in the game.
This is the. It looks like that G.I. Joe Cobra UFO.
In the arcade, this isn't even a boss, it's just an enemy that comes up.
You can see him through the wall.
There's also the MSX version of Contra that is worthless.
What?
MSX, it's kind of computer that was in Japan but not America because it was too terrible.
Just
And
like the Tandy, huh?
No, the Tandy was better. The MSX had these programming limitations, like it couldn't scroll things across the screen.
I like candy. How would you not be able to just hack that in by clearing the screen and reprinting it 1 pixel over?
It wasn't powerful enough. Whoa, 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 whoa! That guy ducked and shot. Did you see that?
Whoa, they're
They're
learning.
learning.
Kind of took a page of
Soon they'll be
Ah,
launching
you-
nuclear weapons all over the world.
from a knee
This is
level.
such a good game. Lasers.
Fire. Yeah, this base is kind of fallen into disrepair.
Jump! Yes.
He didn't die.
Of course, that was a bad fire wall.
Yeah, he's wearing a badge. It's like a boulder badge, but oh fuck this! I remember this. Clever girl.
Fire shaft.
Show you my fire shaft.
You experienced fire shaft. See a doctor.
Taking 0 chances with Fire Shaft.
Dr. Fire Shaft.
As you should.
And this is tricky because they give you a little vulnerability right here. But it's hard to get. There it is.
Buh.
B is for
Yeah.
bitch, please. You can't hurt me.
B is for
Ah!
B is for boned. Energy zone.
Get in the zone.
The energy zone. Sounds like an ad for like an energy drink. Like a
I think it sounds
bottom
like
tier one.
a change in.
Energy zone. We'll glute you to the max.
Glutes? I don't want to be gluted. You can go glute yourself.
I totally blasted my delts at Energy Zone.
Part of their Delt Blasting package, man. $49.95 a month. Also includes 6 pounds of wheat germ.
I hate these guys on the jet skis that don't go anywhere.
You call those jet skis?
They look like jet skis, but
I
they
call
don't.
them like
They don't
little
go anywhere.
dumb
Turrets.
tart
Yeah.
covers, yeah.
Look, I'm fully justified in calling it a jet ski because when I called it that.
Okay, I'd just like to point out that one guy that you're continuously shooting right now. Everybody else has like space age, like hydraulically backed super cannons and like laser blasts and spinning plasma death wheels. That poor fucker has like a Colt pistol, like single action army. You're like, I have a gun that shoots bullets in every conceivable direction. Sometimes they're lasers, sometimes they're fire, and he's just like,
That guy's walking around with an arquebus.
it's a sling, and he has poor upper body strength.
You saw my guy tilt left.
You got too greedy.
Yeah, you just
Oh,
abused
good, you're
that.
invulnerable, now you
Yeah.
can use it on that stuff you could have easily gotten by without it.
Scoff, 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 scoff.
Somebody should really call OSHA about this
No
base.
kidding.
Someone should call OSHA about this invulnerability that runs out without warning you.
Let me tell you about OSHA. I think there should be an anti-OSHA, like sort of like the Guild of Calamitous Intent, but for real life. It would just be this house or building or business needs to have way more death traps. You know, at least 3 pendulums minimum, instead of spreading wood chips down on the playground. Oh, this guy!
I used to lose all my lives on this guy because I had no idea you could jump over him.
So happy to see you.
He's so ridiculous looking.
What is he throwing curling things at you?
Steroids are a hell
He's
of a
throwing those Canadian fake sport things.
That's what I said, curling, yeah.
Oh yeah,
I like
curling.
as you shoot him, you
pucks.
make him more flamboyant.
Well, I'm proving that I'm more of a man than him, so
He
he's
looks like
less of a man.
Like an 80s post-apocalyptic movie villain.
Who controls Bartertown?
Walk away!
Who controls the jukebox?
Thinking more like Running Man
Jukebox
enemy
zone.
hunter guy.
Yeah.
And we go back to
He
the
would
level
fit
1
right in
music.
there.
Maybe we won't notice.
Who put these spikes here?
Anti-OSHA.
Flare? Oh, they tricked me into it.
You want to ride the minecart, but
No,
you know it's terrible.
It's too terrible.
To get out, you take the right track.
This is the ultimate example of
Did you just kill a
anti-OSHA.
rhinoceros?
Spiked walls that just pop out.
Those are awesome. They do not do anything, and you get to shoot them, and it's so satisfying.
It looks like something you should be able to climb over.
It's like something you would like push against your. It's like when you get those you can push your hand in it, and like all the pins make the shape. It's satisfying.
Late 90s toys.
Put one of those on your face.
Yeah.
It's
Isn't that
it's,
an
it's
awesome
wonderful
feeling?
because you cannot justify them in any way.
It's wonderful for about like 2 seconds before you realize so many people have put their greasy hands all over them, and
Yeah.
then you're just like, oh, this is suddenly a torture device.
Also, pins in my face.
You just touched them and they blew up?
Yep, I've got the B.
You've got the touch.
Get the
I've got the
power.
power!
Now you're an unstoppable murder cart.
Give me this. It's better than a flare.
Machine gun.
Rocket launcher.
Get up there, yes. That was on purpose. I just have to make this
normally
jump.
would not believe that. but-
Where are these winged barrels full of power-ups coming from?
Yeah!
Is your guardian
that
angel
was
sending
a
them?
that was a biological process for me.
You're using a muscle that
Grunting makes you jump further.
it's like a kegel.
Oh.
That's what the Nintendo,
The life force sensor?
yeah, the vitality sensor. You're just gonna be like, "Arrgh," and it'll make you game better.
How many hernias will be caused?
I thought it was just because only old people have Wii's and they need to make sure they're not dead while they're playing it.
Died as he lived, waggling a white thing around.
She does.
Hey, aliens, get out.
Bitches leave.
This boss, by the way, is a joke if you have the spread cannon. You're gonna love
You
this.
should not.
Don't lose it!
I know.
Don't die!
I'm
Don't
not-
die
I'm
because
not
you won't have it
worried.
anymore.
The boss
I am
is
not
a,
worried.
Hey,
See
look,
what
there
just
was a
happened?
D-pad icon above the door.
The boss was a door. That's the worst boss design ever.
Sometimes I play with that boss and blow up the turrets and just hang out for a while.
Just look at it.
Oh, but this level is exceedingly awesome in the Japanese version.
It's
Because
pretty
ev-
awesome right now. It's
Everything in the Japanese version, everything pulsates. It's all animated.
like- it looks like somebody totally swiped Geiger.
Yeah. Especially the rolling aliens.
Listen,
And the gigantic alien phallus is ejaculating jumbo shrimp all over the place.
they look delicious. They're already batter fried.
Can we appreciate how ridiculous this game design is?
Was Alien like really huge in Japan? Because
Yes.
a lot of these games seem to just rip off the design for
Look at the boss design. You're supposed to run into a wall while shooting diagonally up through the wall to fight it.
Shooting diagonal is really, it was a challenge to
Yeah.
do on a Nintendo controller.
Oh, this-
that
this-
took special skills.
This is the part of the game where it actually scared me as a kid.
The Streets of Rage has an entire alien-based level too.
The mummy heads that spit spiders at you. horrifying.
You can't tell me you wouldn't want to put an alien base in whatever you made.
Oh, I'm winning extra double time right here.
Like, if I was in
Spread
charge
cannon.
of making video
I wouldn't
games
just rip
and
it
I
off
made something
wholesale.
like Roller Coaster Tycoon, there would be an alien base.
But would you rip off the design from Alien
Yeah.
without even changing it?
Probably. Well, what would you put for your alien base?
I don't know. It'd probably be like a octopus kind of thing with the like eyes at the end of each of its tentacles, but the eyes also have a beak instead of a pupil.
Okay.
And it's a multi-stage boss where you have to shoot off each tentacle.
Yeah, and tongues come out of the eyeball beak.
Oh, so it's a mouth that isn't a mouth that puts out another mouth.
Face huggers.
It's an eye with a mouth that has a tongue.
Interesting. Fuck this horrible thing. It births things at you.
Look at all of its healthy organs.
Such plentiful organs, too.
More organs mean more human.
Good. Alien stuff. Yes!
Yeah,
I blew up some of its birthing organs.
it's spawn sacks.
And I got an extra life right at the end, so I'm gonna win definitely.
They're breeding polyps.
And I love this positive feedback on the sound right here.
Yeah. You know you're making progress. Also, what kind of
Oh.
horribly tough organ just could get shot point blank 300 times?
Let's leave it alone until he has a heart attack.
It's an alien.
Ate one Cheeto too many there, alien base. Looks like he died of a case of a broken heart.
Yeah!
That was all on an island?
Yep.
Why did they just blow up the island?
If you play the Japanese version, you get a mini map that shows the island throughout the game.
We've got to go back!
Some people actually don't like this ending because it's too minimalist. You just see an island.
You won.
Yeah, you won.
You're a winner.
You want
That is the end.
more closure?
Winners don't use drugs.
Now let's go get a burger. It's nice
Yeah.
font.
You know.
This is a victorious music.
Burn!
How long did that take?
Like 10 minutes.
Yeah.
It's not even 10 o'clock.
Yeah.
Yeah, we spent half an hour with that guy. and
You
then-
just did the video game equivalent of ordering an appetizer. Like, not a big one either. It's not like a snack plate. You just got
Yeah,
like
that's like a few breadsticks.
For a normal
Yeah.
person, though, that'd be like running a marathon while eating a hearty sub.
you know what I do on Sundays.
Gotta cancel each other out.
In hot pants.
Oh,
Sequined hot pants.
it's laundry day.
Yep.
Thanks, Konami.
You're welcome.
That's quite a silly voice you got there, Konami.
Well, thank you. I hope you enjoy my games.
I do.
Would you like to play Stage 1 Jungle again?
Was this New Game Plus?
No, you just start over at the beginning.
Also,
One
the best,
time as a
the best
kid-
pause noise.
What, this?
Yeah.
Oh yeah, that's solid stuff right there. One time as a kid, I beat this game twice in one sitting without dying. And then I decided I had played enough video games, I went out and played.
This is why we hung out.
You lied at the last part, didn't you?
I actually did. I was like, oh, that's what Mom was talking about. I really should go outside.
I went outside and played my Game Boy.
Alright.